I don't want to do it. I do not want to do it. Can y'all see what that is? Fucking dating site. I don't want to do it. You know what it is? And yes, for those that don't know, I am over 50. I just turned 53. Oh, yes. And I've been divorced for so long, since 2010. I've gotten quite good. Been in relationships off and on, but I've gotten quite good at being by myself. But and I do have a lot of, I have trauma. I have trauma from, I got shit going on up here, from the stuff I've been through. Trust doesn't come easy for me, if it comes at all. But guys, I fucking hate dating sites. I don't want to do it. If I'm going to meet somebody, I'd rather do it in real life, in someone that I just... You guys, I came out of the grocery store the other day. No, yesterday. That was yesterday, Dreama. Very gorgeous young man held the door open for me. Probably in his 30s. I said, thank you. He said, yes, ma'am. And I sulked all the way to the car. The ma'am. Now, I do live in the South. I was born and raised in the South. And ma'am is just something that you say. But I didn't really get the sense that he meant it in a Southern way. It was more of a, you poor old decrepit lady, let me get this door for you. Oh, God. Part of me, I miss companionship is what I miss. But I don't even have time to go out with friends anymore. I mean, here I've got a 3-day weekend. I'm still spending it with my Sandy girl. I got out and did a lot yesterday. But again, nobody's seeing my car yet. So I didn't want to get out today as well, because I do feel... See, the thing, if I do something one day, then the next day I'm really kind of just feeling, like it takes a lot out of me. And so today I slept in like 9:30, something like that. And there's this voice in my head when I sleep in late that goes, you're sleeping in, this is too late. You're wasting your life away. And it is later than you think. So, but still, I never sleep in. I don't get to do that. Even normally on the weekend, my body clock is used to getting up. So the latest, usually I'll sleep in maybe 8 o'clock, between 7 and 8. But I purposefully let myself just sleep. I took Sandy out later last night on purpose so that she wouldn't need to go out early this morning. And so I could sleep in. But at about between 9 and 9:30, I think it was like really pushing it, you know. But even still, um, my niece said something really terrific to me today on Facebook. I took a picture without my glasses on. I rarely, I don't know, it's been a long time since I've taken a picture without my glasses. 'Cause, you know, and there's the glare and everything. So I took my glasses off to take a picture. And I said something. And see, now I can't see the phone. I mean, I see the phone, obviously. It's just, it's blurred. You know, I'm blurred. Everything's blurred. But I didn't, you know, I wanted to take a good picture without my glasses. And it did turn out a good picture. But, you know, I said something on Facebook to the effect of that the daycare families never get to see me looking like me. I never wear makeup during the week. My hair's always pulled up. And you guys have seen me before I put my makeup on and things like that. Well, that's how they see me every single day. And I look tired and worn, and they must worry when they drop their kids off if I'm still going to be alive when they pick them up. I mean, I usually look pretty bad. You know, I look tired. I look worn. I wear loungy, whatever's comfortable around the house. I don't wear shoes. I mean, I'm here to take care of kids. So on the weekend, I like to doll it up just a little bit, you know, just to feel like I'm not the crypt keeper, you know, at least for the weekend. But my niece said something to me that was so beautiful. And I really want to read that to you guys. Okay. So she said, now my niece used to work for me. So she's been here. She probably knows me better than the rest of my family does, because she stayed with me, you know. So she says, I mean, this compliment is beyond sweet. You are beautiful. You look like an independent woman who pays all her own bills by herself and works 60 plus hours a week to do it. You have given up your entire home to your business and put 90% of your income back into your business to make sure your kids get everything they could possibly want and need. When you look in the mirror, I hope you see someone selfless, beautiful, strong, loved, and patient. Because when I look at you, I see a warrior. Guys, when we leave this earth, let me see if I can get some of the glare off of this. When we leave this earth, the only thing that we get to leave behind is, I think that messed up the lighting, is the way that we made people feel. Did we make them feel loved? Did we leave a good impression? And to know that my niece thinks that about me, that she feels that way about me. They call me Nana. That's why my daycare is called NANASTOTS. But to know that she feels that type of way about me, because most of the times I don't think anybody notices, really. But to know that that's the impression that I'm leaving her with, you know. To know that's how she sees me, you know. That's everything. It's everything. And she's getting into her own business. She's following in my footsteps, not childcare though, thank God. She's going to open a floral shop of her own. And she gave me the highest compliment. She wants me to, number one, do her books for her. And number two, she wants me to do a painting that she can hang up in her shop. Oh, she's an awesome artist. She's an awesome painter. She's, she's so great. She taught me a lot of good techniques. So, but then, she'll give me a lot of compliments on my work, which means everything to me because she's phenomenal. She went to school for it. But to know that she feels that way about me just means everything to me. Because a lot of times I don't think anybody notices, the work that I put into my daycare, the struggle, But I do sometimes think life would be a little easier if I let somebody in instead of keeping. I'm just so afraid, So not easy for me. I have been with what I thought were the sweetest guys, only to discover that they're no different than all the others, that I've dated. And I don't want to sign up for a dating site. I really don't. I really don't. Because people can pretend to be anything. And they can tell you anything. They can do that in person too, but it's so hard for me to meet anyone because of what I do and the hours that I worked. Do you guys remember me talking about, remember how I got engaged at Christmas? Stupid. And then I broke up with him like a month later. I mean, we were high school friends, and so, I guess we thought we could make it work, but I knew it wouldn't work, and so I broke up with him, and he's already talking about settling down with somebody else. So my intuition was right. He didn't want me. He just wanted somebody, and that's not okay. I don't want to be with someone out of loneliness. Oh, that brings me back to what my niece was talking about, the being independent. And I am. Maybe I'm a little too much so, but I don't know how to let anyone in. I don't know. Maybe that ship has sailed for me. I don't know. I mean, both my grandmothers, after Papa died, and my one grandmother was divorced when her babies were tiny, and she never remarried. Don't ever remember seeing any guys around her house. Don't even know if she ever dated. Part of me is like, God, it would be so nice to have somebody at the end of the day, just to be, life would be so much easier. I probably wouldn't be as stressed out as I am all the time. I wouldn't feel like I'm walking this alone, because I am. But then the bigger part of me is so afraid still. That, and unfortunately, I'm not attracted to men my own age. I don't know why that is. I think one of the issues is men in my age bracket, they're very set in their ways, as am I. Usually they're also very stable, though. I guess for the most part, it's been a while. I don't know. I don't know if I told you guys this or not. I think I did, but like literally someone was like, oh, but I bet if Johnny Depp asked you out, you would go. I mean, who wouldn't? I would go because the company would be awesome. The conversation would be deep and intellectual and stimulating. But date? No. And they couldn't believe me when I said I wouldn't date Johnny Depp, because I would, even if it was him, even if it was, I don't know, name somebody really cool and gorgeous and whatever. I probably wouldn't, because I've got so many issues, and my issues get in my way. I don't know what to do about that. I don't have all the answers here, guys. The information the stuff I give to you guys about narcissism is because I've been through that shit more than once. My mother's narcissistic. I've been through it with more than one partner. The last one, from 2014 to 2016, really hit me hard. I almost lost my life because of it. I mean, that one really hit me. That's where I started learning about narcissism. I didn't know about narcissism before that. I just thought my mom, always thought my mom was just mean and weird, and I knew something wasn't right. She wasn't lovable at all. I mean, I knew something wasn't right. I knew she didn't love us. She left us all the time. And that's the other thing. I think somehow I somehow magnetized towards people like that, because it's almost like that I know how to deal with, and that's fucking stay away. Real, honest, true love is something for the movies, as far as I'm concerned. I mean, I know that real relationships takes real work. I get that. And I've probably sent a few good ones away. But like I said, I've got issues. And nobody wants to deal with someone else's issues. So yeah. I'm not going to sign up for this online dating thing. No. Not for me. I hope that I'm not a hopeless case. Hope I'm not. It's not about looks. I'm not like that. I mean, look at me. I'm a big girl. It ain't like that. I actually like my men chubby, bigger. I do. I don't know. It's the tummy for me. It's the pillow anyway. And when I'm held, I like to feel like I'm being held, you know? Um, I don't know. But sadly, I guess whoever ends up with me, or if I should decide to ever put myself back out there again, he's got to be very confident in himself and very patient, I guess. I don't know. I don't know if there even is anyone out there. And I know somebody's going to say there's someone for everyone, but I don't know if I believe that. I don't think I believe that, guys. That there's somebody for everybody. I don't know that I believe that. Um, I've been through a lot. I've had a lot of heartbreak. A lot of, I've broken some hearts, you know, and I don't like being on either end of that. And I just don't know. Maybe if I wasn't so busy with the daycare, I would have more time for it. See, this is all stuff I don't have time to think about when I'm working, which is one reason I understand Johnny Depp staying as busy as he does. It is a survivor coping mechanism. You don't have time to think about things that have happened to you. And because if I stop to think about the stuff that has happened to me, whether I'll ever trust again, and the things that were done to me, if I really stopped and thought about some of the physical things that were done to me, I would be, if I really stopped to think about that stuff, I would be unreachable. I think my mind would shut down. I think I'd take whatever's in my bank account, which ain't much, fill up my car, get my Sandy girl, and just find a tent and just detach from the world. If I really let myself stop and think. And remember all that stuff. Because I've been through a lot. And if you've watched any of my earlier videos, then you know some of it. If you read my book, then you know some of it. And I still feel some shame over some of the stuff that's happened to me. I still feel, I was checking the time, I still feel embarrassment over having let some of that stuff happen, having been so stupid. I didn't know what narcissism was then, but I knew things weren't right. And a lot of things that I let myself fall into, I shouldn't have. But I was reeling after my divorce and just trying to feel accepted again. And whatever that looked like. And it looked fucked up. And I can never and will never go back to that. So I don't call myself being desperate. And my standards have gotten really high. I look at what someone says. I look at what they do. I look at their actions. I look at how they treat other people, how they treat animals, how they treat their family. Do they have a relationship with their family? Why not if they don't? Do they have kids? Are they involved in their kids' lives? If not, why not? Are you responsible? Are you fun? I pay attention to everything now. And if there's even one thing off, I'm out. It's gotten like that. Thanks for listening to this very impromptu message, this very impromptu video. I hope you guys are having a great weekend. I love my 3-day weekends, but they do give me a lot of time to think. I'm okay. Don't worry. I'm okay. I'm getting ready to try to find a dang movie to watch. There's just nothing anymore. I'm going to have to pull out my DVDs is what I got to do. Because I just can't find anything on Amazon or Netflix. Or I even started looking at my Redbox account to see what's at the kiosk. Nothing. So, pull out my... If I have a DVD of it, it's because I really like it. So, I'll pull those out and maybe have a late night movie marathon or something. Do have a little good news, guys. I've lost 6 pounds this week. Did I say that in my other video? I can't remember. But yeah, I've lost 6 pounds this week. I not really doing anything to try. I think it's just I've been having some digestive issues. Like I think that's related to when I had COVID. I don't know if that's for a whole nother video. I don't know, but I'm going to get off of here and go have my evening. Pretty happy with myself, though, so far this weekend. I finished a painting. I've been working on my piano. I've been getting rid of some music I'm not going to keep and get sorting through my music sheets and I don't know how in the world. I think books are a lot easier, music books. When I have just like sheets that I've printed off, I can't, I put them in notebooks, but it's still I gotta stop, turn the page. It's annoying, and I can't you can only lay 2 sheets of, you know what they need to do? They need to make the stands that go on the back of the keyboards and the back of the pianos longer. Because I can only put 2 sheets up at a time. I can't really get the third one up there. No matter how I try to rig it, it doesn't work. So if anybody ever sees this video that makes these, I mean, really make them longer so we can put more sheets of music up. Because a lot of times when you print sheets of music, you're printing 3 to 4 pages, depending on the song. Sometimes 2, but sometimes it's more. And I need more room to put them. I mean, books, yeah, you can, but you still got to stop and flip a book. But yeah, longer stands would be really helpful. Y'all know, if y'all know where you can get a longer, I might actually check Amazon and see if there are longer ones that will pop into and fit. I can't do that with the piano because I think it's made onto it, but I can do it with my keyboard if they make them. So, guys, thanks for listening to me ramble on. Bye.